Hi, Majigity Howdens, folks. I'm your host, Draskin, and welcome back to part 8 of Signalis. The last episode, we got basically everything in nowhere, and nowhere in everything. We got pretty much every plate key that we needed. So, that's that. Very helpful. In this episode, we're going to go through the door that it wanted us to go through. We also got the rifle as well. Pointed at that because that's where it is. It's down there. Okay, so plate of knowledge. All right, time to get some fucky shit out of the way. Can't go back. I'm exploring this and clicking around just because I know that at the very beginning of the game, when you came down the hole there, you could, but there you can't, so. It's impossible to move on. I have been here so many times, but I have never returned. The commander never spoke about what she saw out there. I'm sure whatever it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. She was no longer our beloved leader, Falk. What waits beyond the threshold? It doesn't matter. Beyond the gate, emptiness. Who are you? Come closer. Oh my god, I just... So I didn't say much towards the end of that, mostly to kind of let it maculate, and just kind of, I didn't really feel like I needed to say much else. That is not actually the ending. You might think it is, but it isn't. But I absolutely love how this was put together. This is just... that entire section, and again, I've played through this so many times and I just came to another realization while that section came through. Because it throws so much information at you in such a cryptic way, there are things that you'll overlook. And there was definitely some things that I overlooked in that little info dump there at the end. But yeah, this title screen change is just... love it. I absolutely love it so much. It's such a creative thing. So as we go through to click begin again, it's almost like we're back at the beginning again. But notice the hue is slightly different in here. I didn't notice that before, but it's slightly orange in here. I don't know if it was like that at the beginning, but the hue in here is different. It feels almost lighter. And one major difference is this door is open. It was closed before. Couldn't go through there. Can't go through any of these. Cargo hold unpressurized. Do not enter during flight. During flight. The lower deck heating system has been acting up a bit lately. I don't need to fix this right now. So again, this is one of the Penrose segments, as obviously you can tell. If you're still going for the promise and memory endings, do not stay around in here. But because I am going for leave, I am. Operation Penrose. Pride of the Usian Nation, space vessel type Penrose, People's Navy. Colibri. Doodle. Colibri. Because she's got a cauliflower or a cabbage on her head. It's kind of funny. The stern observation window. Nothing to see but stars. So we're at the stern of the ship. We're at the back end of it. I haven't inspected everything in this area, and I do want to take my time with it, just in case there are things that that pop out at me that I overlooked. Which, there definitely are. There definitely are. I've gone through the beginning of, even with some of the things that I read in the last episode, some things have popped out at me that weren't immediately obvious, even after many playthroughs already. So... I don't think there's anything different in here, though, beyond just the color in here. Okay, so we head back to Elster's quarters. Penrose, 512. Status in transit. Location on course. Report, A. Young, Gestalt pilot, active. Personnel. Elster 512, replica unit, active mess hall. Remember to obey regulations at all times. It's a small houseplant. There's a sealed envelope among the documents. It says classified replica information for Gestalt officer eyes only. It's unopened. I'm not allowed to open this envelope. Probably contains some classified information about me. Open it anyway. I am. Elster. Replica known issues. Penrose program. Classified information. Gestalt officer's eyes only. Document should be destroyed. Elster. Elster units were chosen for the Penrose program for their adaptability and reliability under long-term isolation conditions. Stoic and reserved, Elster units have a relatively stable neural pattern. It is best for you to leave it alone and interact with the Elster unit as little as possible. Elster's neural pattern was a soldier of Venetian origin. So their minds are basic. Their needs are basic. Avoid talking to the Elster unit about the war. Penrose vessels are fitted with a specialized calibration pod. Can I have some specialized brain recalibration? Which may help with persona stabilization. To avoid resurfacing of Gestalt memories, do not show or give the Elster unit photographs, especially of soldiers during the war. Do not show the Elster unit movies or let it listen to music. Do not try to befriend the Elster unit. Can I burn these documents just on principle alone? Chronometer adjustment. Technical service records, Scout Officer Young Ariane. Officer's note. I've adjusted the ship's internal clock to run slightly slower. By my calculations, each cycle should be exactly 6.13% longer, simulating what I believe is the length of a day on Veneta. I wonder if Elster will notice the difference. Judging from her accent, I'm sure that she's Venetan. She pronounces ship just like Issa and Eri used to. It's very cute. Hearing her speak makes me dream of the ocean. I wonder if I'll ever get to visit something like it. Maybe on a distant world? The houseplant there is of significance as well. It's not immediately obvious, but it is. Penrose briefing, Phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds begins. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrepit transmission. I can read. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble reading right now. Wow, my brain really doesn't work. Penrose Emergency Procedures, Appendix H. Based on data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the replica technician for sustenance is not recommended, even in extreme circumstances. Replica biocomponents can cause various health problems when ingested. It may look and taste like ordinary flesh, but bioengineered tissue may cause more harm than good when eaten in an emergency situation. Oxidant may look like blood, but it is indigestible to gestalts. It should also be considered that Pioneer replicas statistically have an 860% greater survivability than Gestalt Pioneer officers. For the sake of a successful mission, keeping the replica operational rather than prolonging your own suffering may be preferable. Kinda fucked up, yo. Now, interestingly, in the demo, you actually had to fix the reactor. The reactor's coolant injection system, no leaks detected. But in the actual game, you don't do anything with the reactor at all, under any circumstances. It's very interesting. In fact, the state of the ship in the demo was in a much different state than you ever experience it in the actual game, which I think is very interesting as well. Schedule maintenance checklist. Inspect Elster replica calibration and storage unit. Inspect mainframe access terminal, inspect flight controls, inspect coolant injection, inspect emergency cryogenic hibernation, report to Gestalt Scout Officer. So that's the checklist before you can actually go in there. So we will do that. This is the cryogenic chamber, as I'm sure you remember from the very beginning. Emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. In case of a medical emergency that cannot be treated on board, Gestalt crew members can be put into hibernation here. All systems nominal. I hope we never need to use this. So now I'm going to go to the flight cabin, since I need to check on that area of the ship. We can't go in there, because that was the airlock key. What we needed the airlock key for. The painting Ariane has been working on recently, a serene coastline. Probably looks like the island. Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint. Elster laughed when I told her. Now I have to mix it myself. So annoying. I still haven't read a whole bunch of those manuals. I feel like they gave me enough to read for the rest of my life. Most of them are boring technical manuals anyway. They could have given us more films to watch instead. Half of them are war films, which Elster doesn't like, and the other half are kitschy propaganda dramas. It feels almost like Ariane went against the manuals because she never read them. She was told explicitly not to do a lot of the stuff that she did with Elster, which is rather interesting. Space. It's very interesting. The ship's control panel, all systems nominal. Good. The landing and docking assist monitor, the port controls panel, everything is in order. Starboard control panels, all systems green. The ship's control panel, don't need to use this right now. Okay. That's the flight cabin all checked. And I believe that is it. We can check the check notes just to be absolutely sure. Yep, everything's done, checked. Elster! You're up! I missed you. I missed you too. Ah, it's our 3,000th cycle anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music. Yeah, she did everything she wasn't supposed to do with Elster. Do you remember our promise? Now we're back inside the Penrose again, but this time we are more with it. Cycle redacted. Tell whether or awake or asleep anymore. Vision is blurry and my fingers hurt. My back hurt. My teeth hurt. Eyes hurt. Everything hurts. All of the time. I can't go on. Please make it stop. So yeah, you can tell that the Penrose is in more disrepair than we left it. Lost another tooth. There was so much blood. My hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. You can't explore anywhere else on the vessel at the moment. I made a promise. I'll do anything. Replica. Compartmentalizing trauma. Very quaint. Diagnostic systems for cryogenic capsule. So, there's a huge mass of flesh in the cryopod. Don't think that's supposed to be there, but, you know, it is what it is. And also, the music is very lovely. Was that blood smeared like that when I came in here? I don't remember. My memory is very, phase-huzzy at the moment. Just looking around again, just to make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Again, as I keep reminding, if you are trying not to get the leave ending, do not spend too long in these segments. Did this change? Please just make it stop. Please. I think that did change. Yeah, it did. I don't remember this being here. Well, we're dropping down. Can't stop now. Keep going. $99.59. So I have 100 hours to get through this. So now we're back on the beach again. This time there are still pages that go that way. I think I can go and read these because the exit to this one is actually more clearly defined than it was in the earlier one. I actually don't know if there are any pages this way. No, there are not. So there's no point in me going that way. The book that's in the nook there is also not there because the nook is actually, I think it's closed off. So there really is just no point in going that way. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams, a dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart, "Come join us. Together we will be eternal. There is no escape. We will be one. But I fear the dark sea that will swallow me." Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep below the ground. Those of us who can hear its call in the night. An invitation. An ocean of memories where I ends and we begin. Legion. Wait a second. I think I see something in the water. I wonder if that's the book. I can't really make that out. Because there's definitely something like right there that I can't really make out. Great holes secretly are digged, where earth's pores ought to suffice, and things have learnt to crawl that ought to crawl. I fucked that up again. I fucked that up at the beginning of the game, and I fucked it up again now. We should never have left the primordial soup. Only through death can I escape, the call of the one who rules above all life. Yeah, there's definitely something there. I can't see it, and I don't want to get too close to that because that's the way out of here. But it's very strange. Really wish I could see that better. Did I pass another page? No. There is another page here, though. With a bloodstain. Kill me, 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 kill me. Kill me, 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 kill me. It's almost as eloquently written as the kick 'em while they're down note. Lots of skulls. Oh, fucking invisible wall, my greatest enemy. I cannot go beyond. Just trying to inspect everything. Oh, that's a... Oh, lovely. I didn't know that was what that was. That was... That's a wall of flesh. Lovely. Okay. So is there any way I can look at that book over there? Well, I can't, so I messed up a little bit there. Capital 3. Or Chapter 3. This bathroom is in much more of a state of disrepair than it was to start. Something has changed. What gave you that idea? Bathroom stalls in various states of disrepair. So some things change, other things stay the same. It's just there's a lot more flies now. And other things have happened. Can't interact with any of those things. Lang Orbital Interchange, Sierpinski Facility. Welcome to Sierpinski Facility. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to Sierpinski. At our prestigious vocational schools facility, you'll learn. Concerned about your family, friends, or former colleagues? They are definitely dead by now. The door is blocked by a mass of flesh. There is no way through. Even the receptionist area has been consumed by flesh. What do we do? That's been consumed by flesh. That's been consumed by flesh. That hasn't been, but it's still not open. Nor is that. Oh my gosh. The security camera is still working, though. Which is very bizarre. Ah, the save room finally has a storage bin. Thankfully, someone came through here and put one down. Very helpful. If you remember what those said, then good. It goes to show your working memory is better than mine. You can bring out stuff from your storage if you want. I don't think I will, though. I'm just kidding, I will. I'm not that stupid. I mean, I can be sometimes. I do have a propensity for stupidity sometimes, but right now, no, not quite so much. It has come to my attention for the wall safes. You know, you've read it. As you can see, the replicas, the Eulas, they're alive. Together. Together to victory over the Empire. Interesting. You've been here before. If I have, I don't remember this mound of flesh consuming half the classroom. Pick up the grenade shells. Don't mind if I don't. So, the wall safe, if you remember, because you need to remember this, because if you, I mean, you can look through your notes as well, but the combination for this is the same as it was before, 204-1512. You need to use your memory for that one, because, well, you know. Pick up the classroom key. This is exactly the same classroom key as we got before. 4C or not to C. My 4 seat is not very good. Well, excuse you. Man, it is so dark. Yeah, there's like nowhere else that you can go through. They're all blocked off by flesh. And a lot of flies. The security camera still works though, which is very nice. Ow. Ah yeah, this room is a bit of a bitch to try and get around in. Ow. Ow, ow. Excuse you. Can I get over there? Nope. I don't think there was anything important in that room, but I'm not going back there to check. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. So many holes in this game. You've changed. And so have you. It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I have become whole again. I wear no mask. And I hate everything. Perhaps this is hell. And now, Rotfront. The grand finale. Which we shall continue in the next episode. See you soon, motherfucker.